What if my products are not fully compliant? What are the risks of getting caught by a surveillance authority in the European Union? This questions most manufacturers wonder about on Rohs enforcement. First of all, let's summarize what is at stake when it comes to complying with Rohs, REACH-SVHC, and persistent organic pollutants (POP). Rohs, restriction of 10 hazardous substances. REACH-SVHC, restriction of substances in applications listed in the Annex 17 and obligation to declare substances of very high concern, SVHC, above a certain threshold. POP, restriction of persistent organic pollutants, either chlorinated or brominated compounds. Rohs, REACH-SVHC, and persistent organic pollutants regulations contain provisions from enforcement and penalties in case of violations. Article 23 of the Directive 2011/65 EU on Rohs gives the EU member states the obligation to set rules on penalties. As a result, in the German regulation for the enforcement of Rohs, surveillance authorities can give up to €30,000 fines, and a maximum of 1 year of imprisonment to the importer of non-Rohs compliant products. Infringements to REACH-SVHC and Annex 17 also differ from a European country to another. Yet, all of them specify REACH penalties, as per Article 126 of the REACH Regulation No. 1907/2006. For example, Germany can give a penalty of €50,000 in maximum, if the SVHC content information is not given on time for a specific product. The same enforcement approach applies to the persistent organic pollutant, POP. Regulation. Article 14 of the POP Regulation 2019-1021 specifies that such penalties must be effective, proportionate and dissuasive. Once a member state votes its national enforcement law, its surveillance authorities and agencies make sure of its implementation, via inspections and risk assessment. The powers of enforcement typically include making test purchases, inspecting processes, documents, goods, electrical and electronic equipment, EEE, seizing and detaining EEE, documents, information, performing analytical tests, prohibiting or restricting the placing of non-compliant goods on the market, issuing a recall notice. The European Commission manages a web-based platform displaying non-compliant products with weekly alerts. This is the rapid alert system, called the Safety Gate Rapex, for rapid exchange. Various types of risks and violations are monitoring via Rapex, including environmental, like Rohs and persistent organic pollutants (POP), chemicals, like REACH-SVHC, health risk and microbiological hazards, electric shock, on electrical safety, asphyxiation, choking, drowning, strangulations, and suffocations, fire, burns, cuts and entrapment, damage to hearing or sight, other injuries and harm. Most of the delinquent products are withdrawn from the EU market. What should I do to avoid non-compliance issues? Whether it is Rohs, REACH-SVHC, persistent organic pollutants (POP), batteries, or packaging regulations, the key management concept is due diligence. EnviroPass recommends implementing internally a robust product environmental management system using the most advanced and well-recognized standards, like the IEC 63000 for Rohs. To show due diligence, documented environmental compliance procedures, risk analyses, and product technical files should be in place.